Well, we're at Larne High School. We have very special visitors here today from Clover in South Carolina, the Clover High School Marching Band. Larne was twinned with Clover in 1997. We had a very active Ulster American Committee in the town. I was very pleased to be part of that and was part of that twinning with Clover. So it's amazing today to see so many years on that we have now 250 Americans, more Americans than any time since the Second World War. So it's a great day for Larne. It's a big day for Larne, this. The origins of this are that in 1790, of the settler population in that area in South Carolina, 70% were from County Antrim. There's a very strong Ulster-Scots connection, and that was why the council elected to twin with Clover. The basis of it was there was a strong connection with these Ulster-Scot families. It is developed in different ways. If you go to Clover, you can visit Larne Elementary School in Clover and the Larne building in Clover, so there's a lot of connections. We have a Clover Terrace in Larne here. Quite a small population in Clover itself, but within a very short radius around Clover there's about 250,000 people, and they're very close to Charlotte, which is the next city in North Carolina. So they're sort of in the boundary in what's called the upstate or the Piedmont region of South Carolina. I'd say lots of connections, lots of family names when you go to Clover that you find Ulster surnames and so on. And just lots of friendly people, whatever their origins, they're just lovely people. It is a major undertaking. There was a band from Larne Harbour Chorus Band went to Clover 25 years ago. They were quite a small band, so there was a lot of fundraising for them to get that. You can imagine what it would be like multiplied to a band of 160 people.
We announced to the students in October of 2022 that we were going to Ireland and Northern Ireland. We announced to them, and then we immediately started fundraising. The students were able to work on different events throughout the year. It's a little over $4,000 per kid to cost for this trip, so we are well over $1.5 million between the parents and the kids. We have 160 students that are performing, and so it's been a lot. They've had about a year and a half to fundraise for this.
But I think that the fact that they've done it and they're clearly enjoying being here makes it all worthwhile for them.
I'm Mariah McCarter. I am with the Clover High School Marching Band, and we are here from Clover, South Carolina in America. We are here to share and perform our parade routine for St. Patrick's Day in Dublin, but we're also in Larne today to do a very special performance throughout the city and here at Larne High School.
I taught with David Hume, and he coordinated some time for us to come over with some of my associates. We did a visit, we talked with different members of the town, we went to the football club, and we coordinated different pieces of what we think is going to be a pretty awesome day. I think that this trip is geared towards Dublin, Ireland for a lot of the other bands, but I think it's so special and unique that our students have the ability to interact with citizens of Northern Ireland and citizens of Larne, and I think this is going to make our event way more special because of the connection that we're going to have here with the locals.
In the fall season, we have our marching band season, which we do a competitive show, which is kind of on a football field. And then in November, we start doing concert band and also winter guard, where we kind of move everything indoors, and we start to perform more indoors. And we do that through the winter season. And then starting in April or May, we'll start to prepare for marching season again, where our new competitive show will be announced, and we'll start learning staging and things for that as well, too. And it kind of just revolves around that.
Our percussionists are actually world champions. They won open class last year in Dayton, Ohio, and the year before they won A class. So back-to-back world champions, which is pretty amazing. Our color guard team and our dance team are both also award-winning regionalists, finalists, and things like that as well. So several different parts of the program are pretty successful. And then this semester we've been working towards the Ireland performance, as well as our concert bands, which is similar to orchestra, and then our jazz bands and things like that, different elements. And so these students have band class, and we different things that we play during the day, but they've been rehearsing outside of school for this performance.
We practice probably about 15 hours a week after school, on top of school, and then most of our weekends are taken up with band activities, whether that's competitive competitions or whether that's we do like camp days where we just practice for a really long amount of time. At home, we have about 250 members in our band. We brought about 150 of them with us today to Ireland. And our town is about the same size as this town of Larne, so I've been told. It's a very small rural town in South Carolina that's kind of set up very similar to this one as well. Well, we went through a traveling agent and we had to apply to the St. Patrick's Day parade in Dublin, and then from there we found our sister city, which is Larne in Clover, South Carolina, and actually some other dignitaries from Larne before us have visited our city of Clover, South Carolina, and we have an elementary school named after Larne in our city as well. So yeah, a good connection there. So it's very close to home.
We hired music travel consultants, that's our travel partner from the States, and then they have partnered with Celtic Horizon Tours out of Dublin, and so they're handling a lot of our stuff here on the ground.
We just got here yesterday. We took a tour of Belfast, which we loved. It's just beautiful. The Peace Wall was so beautiful and encouraging. And today we did the Giant's Causeway, which was amazing. And just the perspective from that experience was just uplifting. So it's been great. Everyone's been so nice.
If I could make it work, I would move there in a heartbeat. It's a wonderful place. Everyone's extremely welcoming, very kind. I can't wait to come back. So I hope that this becomes a regular event where we get to bring our students every few years.
My name is Eden Rutledge. I'm from Clover, South Carolina, and I'm one of the Clover Color Guard captains. We had our show called The Luckiest this fall, and we submitted our video, and we got asked to come in the Ireland Parade, and we've been practicing every Wednesday after school.
I've had a passion for music for a while, and I started playing an instrument around early middle school. A couple friends recommended that I try marching band, and I thought it'd be really cool, and my first year was amazing, so I continued it. I'm a conductor during the marching band season, so whenever the band is out there playing, I'm usually up there making sure they keep tempo, where they know where certain things come in. Out of marching band though, I play bari sax.
I've been part of the band ever since my freshman year, and I'm a junior this year. I did dance in middle school, and my middle school dance teacher was like, I think you should do color guard, because color guard is dance and equipment together, and I tried out for my freshman year. I made it, and I've loved it ever since, so it's really fun.
It's 4 years. I've done, at least some people in the band have done 5 or 6. It's a huge commitment. It's a lot of time. You spend hours working for a show that's like 7 minutes. It's amazing though because of the commitment that you get to it. Just so much time goes into so many precise details during the show. Ireland is gorgeous. I mean, we've been touring around everywhere, and it's just like the scenery is beautiful. There's so many people out there. There's artwork everywhere, which I thought was so cool. But everything's been really nice. I really enjoyed it.
I was really nervous, not gonna lie, because I've never been outside of the country, but it was really fun, and I'm enjoying taking pictures and seeing all the architecture, and it's really fun.
There's like a strong connection between it and just how much these two places share different things. This has been an amazing experience, and I'm so glad for everybody inviting us here.
And so now we join together in this act of remembrance. Let us remember before God and commend to his sure keeping those who have died for their country in conflict, those whom we knew and whose memory we treasure, and all who lived and died in the service of humanity.
At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
For Larne, this is very important for communities to understand that they're not just isolated, that there's a history behind them, that there's people have left this town, gone elsewhere, there's communities elsewhere that connect to us. Well, I would hope this will be a springboard to future developments for Clover, for Larne, for Mid and East Antrim, and just a very positive look ahead to things that we can all do together. And we've got technology today, we don't need to be visiting each other all the time, but we can do lots of things with technology. And I think it's good for both areas, and I think the rapport between both areas is very important, and we look forward to what the future holds for us all. The twinning is all about that. It's about all those relationships that we can build up on, and today has been a brilliant day for that.